Hey, cousins. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Please drop some roses in the chat for me if you can hear me. Well, y'all already got the roses in the chat, so shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. But let me know if you can hear me. I would appreciate it. I'm still, trying to figure out this new laptop and this microphone. The other day we went live and it kicked us out. We couldn't see shit. We couldn't hear shit. So we trying this thing again. We are trying this thing again. Hopefully I sound good. Hopefully when I play this audio, these videos, it sound good. So appreciate y'all dropping the roses in the chat. Again, hope everybody is having a good Friday. I am so glad to be off. Sorry this stream is late, but I got off work like 5:30, 5:40, 5:45. So I had to take like a little cat nap, but I didn't even take a cat nap because freaking Curtis and Derapy are going at it. What the fuck? Did y'all see what was going on with Curtis and Derapy? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? So I couldn't even take my little cat nap because I'm tuned into them trying to see what the hell was going on. But as I was getting ready, trying to position my wig right, I was watching Curtis. I have not seen what Derapy had to say. Um, I got bits and pieces of it from Curtis's stream and from the stuff that the cousins was telling me in the Discord. So but before we even get into that, y'all, please smash the like button on this video. If you can, I would really appreciate it. Y'all already know it helps us get into the algorithm. It helps our channel grow. We're so close to 20K. Honestly, I don't know how I have almost 20K subscribers because I am terrible at this. Like, my consistency is so shit. But shout out to y'all. We almost at 20K. And I love that. And I appreciate y'all supporting me so much. So much. I really appreciate it. Like, y'all don't know how much that means to me. So again, if you can like this video, like it for me. Our goal, is always over 100. I think we're over 200 now, our goals. But if you can, just like this video, show me some love, subscribe to the channel to become a cousin, to become a part of the family. I am the favorite cousin. And over here we like to chill, talk about trending stuff or whatever. So today I wanted to, react to Kendrick and SZA's new music video. I wanted to break it down with y'all step by step, frame by frame, and share with y'all some of the stuff that I got, some of the stuff that was shared with me from the Discord. Twin Kwani, he shared some stuff with me. I think Kirsten still shares some stuff with me as well. So we're gonna go over all of that, and then we can. So, what do y'all want to do first? Do y'all want to get the Derapy and Curtis stuff out the way, or do we want to watch the video first? What y'all want to do? Let me know what y'all want to do. But let's see who up in here. Let's see who up in here. Q Smooth. Hey, cousin. What's up, Kayla? Shout out to my mods holding down the chat. We got the comments on subscriber mode only, so you can only comment if you are a subscriber. I don't care. And if you're disrespectful, you're getting put in the bushes. Straight like that. Straight like that. Rachel Cunty. What's up, cousin? Hey, Aunt. What's up, Aunt? The chatter up in here. D-boy up in here. Moni, please get the boys to get their shit together. Oh my God. We gonna talk about it, D-boy. Charlotte, hey cousin. Twin, shout out to Twin. Hey TM. Yes, like Honey said, you have the option to become a member. I'm gonna start doing some exclusive stuff for the members. Also, join our Discord because when I'm not on the channel, You can either find me on Twitter or you can find me in the Discord. That's where I'm at 24/7 in the Discord. Uh, Lantonette, sorry if I messed that up, cousin. Sorry. But appreciate you being here. What's up, Storm? Hey, TT. Tia Playa, Nakia up in here. Sella, Easy Mo, Conan. Ain't been this early in my entire life. What's up, cousin? Appreciate you being early. Masterpiece. My girl Ash up in here. Felicia, Tiffany. Hey, cousin Easy. Alex. Frank in the building. What's up? What's up? Hey, Defo. I see a lot of familiar faces, so shout out to the cousins always coming back. Kiana LC, Wild Fox, Q Smooth, Nazir, Masterpiece, Natural Booty, Antone. Moni says she upgraded. Beyonce. I'm trying to get this shit together for y'all, you know? If I can get this shit together, I could work on leaving my 9 to 5. So if you want, I have my Cash App. You know what? I'm gonna wait to say that. I'm gonna wait to say that. But what did y'all say? What did y'all want first? What did y'all want first? What did y'all want first? Did y'all want Derapy or the video? Video, video. Not you said we don't care about Derapy. First of all, cousin, appreciate you being here. But yeah, that's why I was saying, like, should we do Derapy and get it out the way because we want to end on a positive note? Um, but the Discord actually asked me to speak on this. Excuse me if I keep sniffing, y'all. My allergies are crazy right now. Um, get the mess out the way. I agree. I agree. I agree. And plus, I'm not gonna take long on this, y'all. I promise. I am not taking long on this. I'm just gonna add my 2 cents, and then that's that. Because we ain't got all night, and we're not gonna be harping on this all night. Not at all. And I think both of them are live at the same time right now. I don't know. Easy. I'm not gonna repeat that, but you're terrible. You're terrible. But hold on. Hold on. What the hell? You know what? Y'all need to stop. What happened? Y'all need to stop. Okay. Let's see. So Derapy and Curtis King TV were tussling today, basically. Um, I guess I don't know if it's random. Derapy seems to be live all the time. He has this, these yap sessions. Um, and so he went live today, or he made a video. I'm not sure which one it was, but he had a video and he basically said that he was kicked out of the collective. So what it is that, if you know the company man, Justin Hunt, he has Culture United, right? And I've been featured on that a couple times. I can't remember if I've been on there 2 times or 3 times, maybe 2 times. I can't remember, but he has Culture United, and Curtis King hosts on his platform, The Collective. So, The Collective is a group of content creators who who came together in a Discord that was created by Deleted, right? And in this Discord, it's like I said, it's content creators. We all get together. We share ideas. network. Like this is a space. This was a space that was created by Deleted. I was invited in. I can't remember who invited me, but shout out to them. I invited one or two people in. I think I invited Zoe, Zoe in, and also um Zuvi. It's these two young men. They do video reactions. Um, but anyway, I invited those two in, but a lot of people came in. I think it was like 15 tops content creators as of today. And again, we like chat, we discuss current trending topics, provide each other ideas, suggestions to each other, ideas of good video ideas for each other. And we put together panels where there was two, I think there's been two streams that were done on Curtis King's platform. But again, y'all, this is Deleted's group. This is Deleted's platform. But Curtis King is hosting it on his platform. He has almost half a million followers, so I subscribers. So I think that was a good idea. And plus it allows the people that's on that platform to, get exposure. That's why I go on the Culture United. I think I'm like one of the people who has the least subscribers, while everybody else got like millions of subscribers and all that. So it was a good opportunity for me to put myself in front of other people's audiences. So I think that was like Culture United is the big dogs, the collective is like the little dogs. So it, it basically is a good opportunity for everybody, right? So um I think I missed I haven't been on the collective. Um but I know the first one was a bit hectic because they had too many people on that panel. I think they had at least 10 people up there, and I watched it passively in the chat. So I made the suggestion in the Discord once it was done that they should have less people because it was too many people up there. Not enough people were able to get their points off. Some people were talking longer than other people. Some people just ain't had nothing to say. Some people were just up there fucking sitting and just looking, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. But it was just too many people up there, too many opinions, and too many faces. So again, I made that suggestion as someone just watching, and they agreed. We all basically agreed that it was too many people up there. And I guess during that stream, super chats were given. Again, I was coming in and out watching, so I don't know how many super chats were given. Like super chats is an amazing feature where subscribers can show you so content creator support. Like it helps us out a lot. And me personally, I'm very thankful for those. Y'all don't gotta donate anything to me, but you choose to do that. And I appreciate that. I thank y'all for that. And I'm pretty sure Curtis feels the same way. All those other content creators feel the same way. Like right, exactly. It's a love offering. It's a love offering. And after that stream, what I think happened is Derapy offered a bunch of suggestions. Nothing wrong with offering suggestions, but we have to remember people don't need to take your suggestions, even if you're offering them. They can acknowledge them, they can choose to accept them, but they don't need to put them to use, especially when it's not your platform. You know what I mean? Again, this is something Deleted invited us into, which was the Discord, and they came up with the name, The Collective, and Curtis was hosting The Collective on his platform. Like it's just that simple at the end of the day. So again, he offered suggestions. I think other people offer suggestions, but again, I go in there in and out. Sometimes I'm paying attention, sometimes I'm not. And while I can't remember what was said, I mean, I can go and read the chat, but I don't feel like doing that. But I do remember at a certain point Deleted sent like a bulletin post, and it had a mention of um hosting, rotating host, people, different people's platform. And I remember There was something about monetizing money, basically a distribution of money. Now, again, I haven't been on the collective, so I'm not paying attention to what it is that was being said. I was just in the audience, and I'm not assuming this was because Derapy mentioned money, but I do remember Derapy saying something about money. Now, I don't know if he said it several times, but that's what it looks like it's being presented as, that he's hinted at money several times. And one of the screenshots Curtis posted, it was something like, this would be super in capitalizations. And I'm like, is the super hinting at super chats? Because I don't know. When I that was my first time looking at it when I was watching Curtis's stream. Like, again, I said I be in and out. I be in and out, but he said something would be super fun. And then I'm like, that looks like super chat. But again, it's not my place to say. I wasn't on the collective. I wasn't on the first one. I wasn't on the second one. So it's not my fucking business. um and I personally did not see anybody else ask for money outside of therapy. Now, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I don't know Derapy personally. He's been nothing but nice to me. He's mentioned me on his platform. He showed me love for me being on the Culture United and all of that. I have no skin in this game. In my opinion, it appears Derapy wanted to be monetarily compensated for his time on the collective. He's been upfront about losing his job recently, and I was assumed that money is tight right now for him. And it seems like he was monitoring the super chats. Again, he made suggestions about people rotating, how many people should be on and how many people shouldn't, and he also mentioned money. Um, but what they're saying is this was only about money. He didn't care about how many people were up there. He didn't care about the rotating. This is what they're saying. This is not my words. This is not my words. But they believe that this was all about money for him. And it's reasonable as someone who just lost money and they don't have a job. And then they see someone make money, they would want parts of that. They said something about there being over 120 something super chats. Time that by five. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of fucking money. But I think if this was about money in his current situation, I think the better suggestion for Derby would have just been to go to Curtis and let him know what his situation was and say, hey, I'm currently in a bind. Do you mind sharing the super chats as it could help me and my wife, my family, or whatever? Again, that is me assuming. I could be 100% fucking wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But as I gave this suggestion, I can also give another suggestion. Basically said, if you needed assistance, you could have asked for assistance. But I also don't see the issue in splitting the funds. If money was to be divided up, my suggestion would be, if it was my platform, I think the host should take the majority of the money due to them hosting, due to them moderating, and because of the 30 or 40% tax that YouTube takes from the donations, the rest can go to the participants. So I see both sides. But but that's a suggestion if that was the conversation. If that was the conversation, but that wasn't the conversation. At the end of the day, nobody should feel entitled. Nobody on the platform should have felt entitled to whatever super chat Curtis made. And I say this again because this is Deleted's idea, and these shows are hosted by Curtis on his platform where he has nearly 500,000 subscribers. They don't have to share the super chats. It's their show and their platform. They created this, and they aren't demanding people to volunteer their time to go up there. You go on because you want to go on, and you're introducing yourself to a wider audience. And you introducing yourself to the wider audience, that's your payback. If anything, that's how I see it when I go on Culture United. Would I eventually like to be compensated? 100% of me going on Culture United. 100%. But again, nobody has to offer you money, just like you don't have to show up there. Just like you don't have to, no one forced anybody to go sit at their computer and participate in this. And it's just that simple. At the end of the day, this didn't need to be brought to the internet. In my opinion, Derapy was wrong as fuck for bringing this to the internet. And again, I fuck with Derapy. I fuck with him. I appreciate him shouting me out, being nice to me. He comes in my Discord sometimes, or or not. I'm in his Discord, but I'm a straight shooter. He should not have brought this shit to the internet. He's dead wrong for doing that. He's dead wrong for doing that. This was a terrible decision to do. I know again, like I said, I'm in this Discord and I pop in here and there. Sometimes we don't even have any conversation in that Discord. We can go a day or two without nobody saying nothing in that Discord. But sometimes we have conversations. We're suggesting new ideas, suggesting the next time we're gonna put together a collective. I got off of work confused as hell as to what was going on. And they tagging me in the Discord. Like, what the hell is this? I had to go reread the thread to see where the fuck it went wrong. Like, this is messy. And I think maybe a phone call instead of talking through text should have been made. Like, this could have been a conversation over the phone instead of texting, because in text message, things can get misconstrued. People's tone can get misconstrued. You know what I mean? Those are three grown ass men. I don't know if they all got kids or anything. I know Curtis got a wife. I know Derapy got a wife. I don't really know too much about Deleted. Um, but these are all three grown ass men. Y'all could have sat down and got on the phone and had a conversation instead of going to the internet. But I don't fault Curtis for defending himself. Ash potatoes. Curtis could have talked to Derapy. He seems to be the one with issues. Ash, I don't agree with that, Ash. I don't agree. You cannot tell Curtis how to react to somebody saying something about him on the internet. That's not reasonable to me. Curtis had every right to log in his computer, set up his station, and respond, because Derapy did not need to take this to the internet. And again, I'm saying this being neutral to both sides. I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just in a group chat. Once you bring it to the internet, it's over. How he decided to handle it is how he decided to handle it. I think because Derapy brought it to the internet, a certain YouTuber played Derapy's video. Who's the certain YouTuber? Like, I just 100% feel like this didn't need to go here. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. Now, I'm not championing someone saying something disrespectful to the other person. That's not my game. I don't have anything to do with that. I just feel like at the end of the day, this could have been a conversation over the phone, because what I see is Derapy and Deleted had a conversation with each other. through messages, I guess. And money was brought up multiple times. Whenever money is involved, this is the result if money wasn't discussed prior. Rich B, exactly. Before anybody decided to set up their computer, plug in their microphone, and get on the collective, they should have had a conversation about money. They should have had a conversation about super chats before they decided to sit on that platform. Don't come to anybody after the fact, after you're sitting there counting donations, and say, hey, you want to slide me $50? You want to slide me $100? I see you just tallied up 130 times that by five. I see how much money you got. Let me get some. No, that's not how it works. You shouldn't have sat your ass on that platform. You should have stayed in a chat like me and just watched. I don't fault Derapy for defending. Who said anything wrong with him defending himself, Ash? I don't think it's anything wrong with Derapy defending himself the same way I don't think it's wrong for Curtis to defend himself, which you were just trying to police. You don't get to pick and choose, Ash, who you can police and how they respond. If Derapy decided to be a grown man and sit on his computer and say what he said, Curtis is allowed to do the same thing. Period. But I'm still standing on the fact that this didn't have to come to the internet. These are three grown ass men. They could have got on the phone and had a conversation with us. Now we're sitting here with 511 people in my chat, and I'm talking about three grown ass men talking about money. It's just dumb. They could have had a conversation. This did not need to come to the internet. It's stupid. It's so silly. It's so silly. Derapy mentioned Curtis' mom. Oh my God. Why? Why? How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we fucking get here? This was supposed to be a great thing, y'all. This was supposed to be a fun thing. We're supposed to be having fun. Why can't we have fun? Oh my God. Like, this could have been handled privately. Oh my God. What the fuck? This is unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. This is unfortunate because I like both of them. First name, last name. Derapy didn't say anything disrespectful to or about his mom. He was like, I'm glad he's going to be able to retire his mom. I don't care about the money. See, me, I would take that as disrespect. I'm sorry. I would take that as disrespect because that sounds condescending. That sounds condescending. That's why I said this needs to be a phone call because reading something, you can take it the wrong way. And if you do take it the wrong way, at least you're able to have a conversation with him and say, hey, bro, what you mean by that? That sounds so disingenuous and, and very, you know what? Mm-mm. No, you can't play with me like that. Exactly. It sounds so sarcastic. Yes, passive aggressive as fuck. Like what? He ain't say nothing. Why are you mentioning my goal for my mother? No. Hey guys, sorry to intrude, but Moni, look at your DMs. What the hell did you send me, Ariel? I'm scared. Yeah, it comes off very passive aggressive. Like there was no reason to bring up his mom and his goal for his mother. It's especially based on the fact that we're already going at it. You're live, I'm live, you shared your side, I shared my side. And for what? India, please. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you messed up the moment you called out my family's name. Oh my God. Like what? Like y'all, this was supposed to Ashley, what you Ash, I like you. I like you. So I'm from here on out, I'm not gonna read your comments because I don't want to disrespect you because I like you. So I'm just gonna stop reading your comments. Um uh and plus at the end of the day, this is not my fight. I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm just sharing my opinion. So I just feel like Curtis and Derapy should have they should have had a phone conversation. They should have had a phone conversation. This should not have been brought to the internet. It's terrible. It's terrible. I am choosing side. I'm unsubscribing to someone. Listen, at the end of the day, you stand on what side you want to stand on, Naomi. I don't fault you. I don't fault you. I got put aside. Ash, are you being sarcastic? Because I feel like at this point you trying me. I feel like you're trying me, and I just said I don't want to disrespect you. You're a grown ass woman. No one can put you in timeout. Plus, this is the internet. So again, I'm trying to be cool, but don't play with me. Don't play with me. Now I warned you twice. I'm not gonna warn you again. Play with somebody else, sis. Play with some fucking body else, not me. Exactly, Tam Tam. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You just tried to police Curtis and say he shouldn't have responded, but Derapy is allowed to. And again, I'm not picking sides. Both of them are wrong. Both of them are wrong in the things that they're saying to each other. But this started because Derapy brought it to the internet. He did not need to bring this to the internet. And I'm standing on that. I don't give a fuck who don't agree with me. Fuck you if you don't agree with me. You know how to subscribe. You know how to leave a Discord. Don't fucking play with me. And that's the last time I'm gonna fucking say it. Period. The fuck? And now here you got me aggravated. This ain't even my fucking fight. This is between three grown ass men. Fuck is we talking about? That's what it seemed like. At the end of the day, this is all content. This is all content. This is all content at the end of the day. So there's no way in hell he thought that Curtis wasn't going to respond to him. On what planet? On what planet did he think Curtis was not going to respond to him? You've seen him respond to What's the Dirt. You've seen him respond to everybody else. What made you think you going to the internet saying the collective as a group kicked you out? I didn't kick you out. That ain't got shit to do with me. You should have said deleted and Curtis kicked you out, not the collective. Like it was messy for you to come to the internet with that. And that's my entire stance. But anyway, we're off of that. We're off that. Hey, Lex. Like, this was supposed to be a good thing. This is supposed to be something for smaller content creators that kind of mirror the culture united. And then all because of money. Again, if you wanted money, you should have established that before you sat on that platform. You should have established that before you got up there and volunteered your time. That's all I'm saying. And again, I agree with Derapy. I agree with Derapy. I see no issue with distributing money. I think whoever hosts the stream should get the majority of the money because they're the ones platform it's on. They're the ones that's hosting. They're the ones that's moderating. And then they also got to deal with the 40% tax from YouTube. I don't see an issue with them getting the bulk and then splitting the rest. I don't see an issue with that, but I also understand that nobody got to pay you shit, just like you ain't got to sit your ass on that platform. You went up there because you wanted to go up there. And if you wanted money, you should have said that before you got on that fucking computer. Period. It's just that simple. Yes, K-Way. That's why I be saying, send me a cash app. Send me a cash app because YouTube take 40%. Like this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. It didn't have to get this way. Ariana, that's not true. And you can't tell me that's true because I'm in the Discord. He offered suggestions, but then he had several conversations regarding money. You cannot tell me what's true and what's not true. The suggestions was an issue because I also made a suggestion and everyone agreed with it. It was a constant conversation regarding money. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat that. But he mentioned money several times, and Curtis showed it. He showed it. Cry? Who's crying? And y'all, him wanting money is not a problem. Everybody should be paid for what it is that they contribute. It ain't nothing wrong with money. Shit, I want money for participating in some shit too. Ain't nothing wrong with money, but I know before I go on a platform, before I sign up for some shit, to ask for the money first. That's just common sense, y'all. That's just common sense. Ain't nothing wrong with Derapy wanting money. I see no issue with Derapy wanting money. It's just he should have asked for that. If you know what, let's say I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe I didn't read the chat right or anything. I don't know. But me personally, if I know I want some money for contributing to something, for talking up for on a live stream for 2 hours, I'm gonna ask to be paid from the jump, from the rip. That's just money though. Okay, anyway, I'm done with this. 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 Now that we done, send me some motherfucking super chats. Since we done, send me some motherfucking super chats. I'm trying to build this YouTube studio. The fuck? I need a new damn microphone. Clap. Kwani, Kwani, if you in here, close the chat. What Marvin Sapp say? Close the doors. Close the fucking chat. Kwani, Kayla, Demi, if y'all ain't here, close the fucking chat. I need $1,000 in the sanctuary. That's $40,000. Don't let nobody leave the chat. I'm challenging everybody to sow a seed. Hit the fucking link to my Cash App. Hit the super chat. Marvin sat me his ass whooped, y'all. Marvin sat. Marvin sat me his ass whooped. Oh my God. Do not play in God's face like that. Oh my God. My girl. My girl. Nobody. Oh my God. I love y'all so much. Oh my God. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh, that's fucking funny. Where's that? Yo, y'all are funny as shit, man. I kid you not. I kid you not. I love y'all to death, yo. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear. But let's talk about Luther. Let's talk about Luther. Have y'all watched the video yet? Have y'all watched the video? 43:36. Because I might need to take this out. Hold on. I just saw it. It's beautiful. 36 times. 36 times for 36 niggas. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this timestamp. Excuse me. So let's get into this. So Kendrick and SZA, Solana, they dropped their music video to Luther. Finally, we've been on social media begging their asses to release this video, and they finally drop it. They're heading for like I think their eighth week at number one on the Billboard Hot 100. So about time. And plus, tour starts on Sunday. I hope y'all got y'all tickets. But let's watch the video. First of all, don't fucking grab my neck like that, Kendrick. What are you doing? Do not grab my neck like that. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Don't grab my neck like that. And back up. Give me some space. Unless you're trying to kiss. Why is he so chocolate? Y'all, this is romance. This is romance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Beautiful, 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 beautiful video. I feel like this story, the video is telling a story of love. Like, it's beautiful. It was executed perfectly. Excuse me. Um, them inserting, like the silence here and there so you can take in what you are seeing visually. Like, this is very intimate. The pauses, the silence feels intimate. It's very sensual. And then they're not doing too much, but just enough in the presence of their love. Like, it's clearly two different love stories. Kendrick's and his love interest, SZA and her love interest. Like somebody said in the chat, like, this is romance. This is R&B. This is R&B. This is love. This is companionship. Like, you ever be like so deep in love that it feels like there's nobody else in the room but you two. That's what it feels like with each scene, with SZA scene and with Kendrick scenes with their love entrance. Like, this is grown. This is grown. Luther is grown up music. This video screams grown and love, not situationships. Love, respect. This is pure cinema. This is cinema. Like, I have so much love for you. I'm willing to take your enemies in front of God. Like, that's how much I love you. That's how much I fucking love you. And then, of course, putting the full version of If This World Were Mine at the end is literally like chef's kiss. It's so perfect. They did everything. Everything about this video was done right. Everything. The lighting, the flipping between the gray and the color. Perfect. Perfect. The pauses, the silence. I just love how they added like the original version of the song at the end. Like, this is how you uplift and pay respect to a damn sample. A classic sample. Like, respect the legends, honor the legends. People today, they just get a sample and then they just rapping over it. No fixing it or anything like that. Like, not only is this a lesson on doing samples right and paying homage, this is a lesson on culture, because 9 out of 10, all of us in here grew up with a granny, an auntie, a mama playing Luther around the house. Like, this is culture. And they did it right. They did it so tasteful and so beautiful. And I believe Luther's birthday is coming up, like the 20th or something. Perfect birthday gift. Perfect birthday gift to honor him. Beautiful. Beautiful. I loved everything about this, y'all. Like, they did nothing wrong. Everything was done right. Oh, I'm off the screen. My bad, y'all. Um, but I wanted to talk to y'all about some of the stuff that I found doing my research, or some of the stuff that was presented to me. So shout out to whoever sent me stuff. I know Kwani sent me some stuff. Some stuff was shared in the Discord. So I want to share this with y'all. Um, so let's talk about who shot the music video for Luther. Karina Evans shot the music video. Karina Evans, y'all. Karina Evans, this is her. She's on the cover of Teen Vogue. Um, it says Karina is an artist of depth and purpose, weaving meaningful stories across film, music, and television. So shout out to her. She's from Canada. She's a Canadian director and actress. She has connections to let's look at her directing stuff. So television, she's done Mr. and Mrs. Smith episode 105, 103. Dead Ringers, episode 103. She's done Snowfall which is one of my favorite shows, episode 509 and 402. The Last Man, episode 108, Gossip Girl pilot, HBO, 102, and she did the pilot for P Valley. First of all, when the fuck is P Valley coming back? When is P Valley coming back? I ain't seen no ass shaking in 3 years. Is the pink still open? Shit. Also, music videos. She did Have Mercy for Chloe. She did If You Want Me to Stay, Ari Lennox. She also did Everyday Life by Coldplay. She did Nice for What for Drake. In My Feelings with Drake, God's Plan Drake. She also has connections to TDE. Two of her very first videos that she did in 2018 were for TDE. She did Garden by SZA that featured Childish Gambino, and she also did Devils by Sir. So she's been in the game for a little minute doing her thing. Um, a lot of people wanted to harp on the fact that this was a petty shot at Drake because she's responsible for three of his biggest music videos, but this lady has connections to TDE as well. So that's that on that. And she also did the I'm Upset video for Drake. She shot that music video where he it's the Degrassi S music video, excuse me, where his old co-stars was in the music video as if they're doing some reunion. But the I'm Upset music video is wildly popular for the things that he said in the music video, Drake, that we're talking about. He raps the lines, I think it's XXX SMS triple X. That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck. Why you keep on shooting if you know that nigga dead? Weird.
Relax. That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck. Why you keep on shooting if you know that nigga dead? That's the only kind of shit that gets you so much steak. Got a lot of blood and it's cold. They keep trying to get me for my soul. Thankful for the women that I know.
So very weird, very strange. If you know, there's been a lot of rumors going on about Kendrick, XXX Tentacion, Drake, Silent Hill, the Super Bowl using the X Peekaboo. Again, like I said in this I'm Upset song, Drake talks about how the only time I ever shoot below the neck and all of that shit, X died and he was shot in his neck. So I don't know. Ariel also sent me something in a text in my where is it? Hold on. He sent me something in my Twitter DM, but I'm not sure if this is the same jacket. I can't tell if this is the same jacket or not. But X died in a jacket that was similar to the one SZA is wearing, a jacket that's similar. But I will have to look into that more. So I'm not gonna stamp that, but I'll let y'all know if it comes back right. But if you want to look more into that the Ville shit, I mean the XXX Tentacion shit, check out the Ville's channel. He has a good deep dive on that. So I would suggest you hitting up the Ville's channel because he gets deep into all the conspiracy stuff on his channel. So shout out to the Ville. But finding out she shot this video, I already knew off of rip these motherfuckers was gonna have a temper tantrum. So I shared on my Twitter, I'm like, they about to harass this lady for directing the music video. And just like I said, they would. They did. They're in her comment section. Telling me some Drake put you on and you gonna work with his ops. First of all, she shot videos with TDE as well. Drake didn't put her on. Were the videos probably bigger? Possibly. But a lot of you motherfuckers didn't know who this lady was until today. So I don't know what it is about Drake fans. They have this habit of saying he put somebody on and he ain't put nobody on shit. Shout out to Douglas though, because at least he was being positive. Ayo, that Luther video was art. Salute. Someone put snakes in her comment section. Way to fold on your city. Your spine must be made of jello. Like, why are y'all harassing this lady? Leave this lady alone. A lot of us know you because of Drake, but not you're collaborating with people trying to slander and tear down his legacy. Whatever pays the bills, nasty. Oh yes, please cut it out. You didn't know who this lady was until today. You probably ain't never commented on none of her videos until today. Cut the shit out. Cut it out. You don't give a fuck about this lady. Debate what? Debate daddy's company. Drake made you. You are from Toronto. Don't forget, God bless. You're from Toronto. So fucking what? Does that mean she can only work with Toronto artists? Should she never film another music video again? Because Drake gave her other videos to do? She did a job. She's being professional. She showed up, she did her work, and she left. Shut up. You niggas are so annoying and stupid. Like the worst fucking fan base ever. Like y'all are so fucking annoying. It's ridiculous. But anyway, like stop harassing that lady. So y'all, looking at where the video was shot. So I have a couple screenshots of where the video was shot, y'all. This is a Jewish university that also dubs as a library. Um this is on the campus of American Jewish University is a Jewish retreat located in Simi Valley, California, known as the Command Center. Um which is so beautiful. This is very beautiful. So beautiful. This is also where the Power Rangers live. Shout out to the Power Rangers because this they house. And another location is the Bonaventure Hotel in Los Angeles. This is where the scene of him, Kendrick, and his love interest is on the elevators. And now, of course, you know. So people were pointing out the similarities in the music videos. This is the same location where the bodies, the GNX trailer snippet for the music video was shot. It's the same exact location. Um, if y'all remember that trailer, it's definitely the same location. And then somebody asked me, what does the green dice and the red dice mean? It likely could mean fucking nothing. But with Kendrick, everything means something. And y'all know that 100%. So I Googled green and red dice meaning. I don't know if it's that, but in the context of some tabletop role playing games, green dice and red dice can have a specific meaning related to damage types or character roles. Uh, for instance, all healers must use green dice, while tanks use red dice. This prevents confusion and add layers of organization to the game. If it's a zombie dice, the green dice represents the brains, which are used to score points. The red dice represents shotgun blasts. Kendrick is holding a gun in the music video. Um, if it's role playing game, may be associated with healing, nature related powers or spells. The red dice may be associated with damage, fire related spells, or characters that deal physical damage. So, are you gonna roll the dice or not? And then, of course, they see black and white. They see black and white, so they automatically some oh, it's Kendrick copying Drake's Nokia video. Be fucking serious, y'all. Be fucking serious. Why the fuck would Kendrick Lamar need to copy a Drake music video? A music video that was copying his music video. Be serious. Kendrick Lamar is known for using gray and black in his music videos. This is the Count Me Out music video that was released almost 3 years ago. This is the N95 music video that was released almost 3 years ago. This was the All Right music video almost released a decade ago. What are y'all talking about? No, he's not copying no fucking Nokia music video. Just shut up. Like, these people are so annoying. It's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. Why does everything have a double meaning with this man? He's the entendre king. He really is bringing back deep thought for rap. Yeah, because these niggas need to know how to think. These niggas need better critical thinking skills. For real. So next up, is there a significant date? April 11th. We found out this is a day for the global day to end child sexual abuse is observed every year on April 11th to raise awareness of sexual abuse perpetrated on children and to build a strong community to end it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's also, I decided to look up the religious um, meanings just to see. I think if I was to pick one out of this that stands out, it would be highlighting the benefit of having companions who support each other, because the music video is based on love interests. So I would think that's the one that stands out the most. But spiritual gifts, divine authority, and fellowship also stands out. Um, and then y'all, the car. So a lot of people were talking about the damn car. I mean, and rightfully so, right? Because is this the GNX that's covered? Why is it covered? And then it's covered in a red cloth. What do y'all think that means? So I did some Googling of a car covered in red cloth, particularly in certain cultural contexts, often signifies a new purchase, of course, a blessing for good luck, or is part of a ritualistic practice. In some instances, it might also indicate a special occasion or be a way to protect the car from harm. Blessings and protection. The red cloth can be seen as a way to bless the car, ward off evil spirits, and protect it from harm, according to Hinduism. It also symbolizes asp. I hope, how the fuck they say this? Asp. What the fuck? Auspiciousness, purity, and prosperity. Oh my god, fucking tongue twister. Buddhism emerged as a reform movement from within Hinduism, founded by what the hell? Hold on, y'all. I just got like 10 text messages from my brother. Why the hell is he spamming me? Um, but the Hinduism connection was interesting to me because um Hinduism is a reform movement from Buddhism. And if you know in Hey Now, he says, hey now, say now, I'm all about my yin, big face Buddha, get my peace from within. And Buddhism emphasizes achieving peace and success through cultivating inner harmony and transforming one's internal state. So I think that's pretty interesting. Yes, beat my ass. So I thought that was very interesting. So that red cloth definitely means that blessing and protection to ward off evil spirits and protect it from harm, according to Hinduism. What harm are you being protected from? Hmm. It's some shit going on. Tag me in it. Tag me in it. But yeah, y'all, those are the things that I found with the music video. I might need to watch it again for like the 10th time. But I love the music video. Not one bad part. Very beautiful. This video screams, I love you. I love you. And I'll take my enemies in front of God for you. Perfect. And now my opinion is I think this is video number 2 out of 13. I think we're going to get music videos to every single song. Do y'all agree with me? I think we're getting music videos to every single song. Every single music video we're going to get. Every single song we're going to get a music video. And we're going to come back to the stream and say that I was right. The tour starts next Sunday. Exactly. I feel like he's telling a story through each song. And they all connect to each other. Hold on. Also, shout out to the cousins for sending super chats. When I was saying send me super chats, y'all, I was fucking joking. But thank you for sending them. Um, Shout out to Raphael. He said few pennies. Few pennies for the channel. Appreciate you, cousin. Um, Hold on. Why I need to put on my fucking glasses or something because I can't see tonight. TM Smith 30. I find it unfortunate and disappointing that this is happening, and I look forward to when it has passed. Disheartening. I'm assuming that they're talking about the Derapy. Thank you, cousin, for the donation, and I agree with you. I feel like again, it shouldn't have come to the internet. Um, it's just messy and unnecessary. I think those 3 grown ass men should have sat there and had a phone conversation. I think if they had a phone conversation, this all could have been cleared up. If they hear each other's tone, if they're able to, because it's hard to get your point across in text messages, you know. So I think they should have all had a conversation with each other. Autonomous, I read that one, but thank you, cousin, for the donation. Ariel, also, thank you for the 2 donations. Autonomous, for the people calling me a liar, there is no world where I would bring your mother if we got a disagreement. Where's the morals? Child. Thank you again, Aunt, for the donation. Shout out to Lady Lex for the membership. Woo woo in my Sinclair voice. Much respect. Standing on this gotta be hard. It ain't really hard, to be honest. Appreciate you for the donation, Frank. Ash was playing, twin. I wasn't playing. I was dead fucking serious. I don't play like that. But thank you, twin, for the donation. Um, Demi, we are locking the doors. Did somebody just tell me to watch your back? Sherry Ann, just watch your back. If you see people treating others bad, make sure it isn't you next. Sherry, I appreciate that, but nobody could treat me bad. I know how to stand up for myself, and I know how to come to people if I have a problem. But I appreciate you having my back in this instance. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't know if that was you trying to say that I'm taking somebody's side in this. But if it is, I don't have a side in this. I think both of them could have handled this better, to be honest. Um, but I don't know. It's a lesson learned. Those 3 grown ass men. I can't tell 3 grown ass men what to do. You know? It is what it is. Pass the collection plate around. Shout out to Read My Soul. Cause he in the Discord with us too. And he was confused as well. He was confused as fuck. Elizabeth Rodriguez, appreciate you for the donation, cousin. Accent you shall receive. Catherine, thank you. Um, Mia Maya, cousin, I'm not trying to leave yet, but can the doors open for me when it's time? I am not holding nobody hostage. Rita, here's my offering. Thank you. India, here's a motherfucking super chat for the ushers to open the door. Y'all are stupid. Uh, Kai McKay. I hope I don't fuck that up. Appreciate you, cousin. Raphael, thank you. Jay, also thank you. J Dub, the ushers acting slow opening these doors. Who is the girl with Kendrick? I'm sorry, cousin. I don't have her name right now, but if you join the Discord, we posted her Instagram in the Discord. She's a model, she's an actress, she's a singer, I believe, and she's from Los Angeles, from what I remember. Shout out to Demi for gifting the memberships. Demi always holding it down. She always donating the memberships, and she be handling the um my mod. So shout out to Demi. T Mac, have been waiting on you, Moni. I love this celebration of grown folks, Black love. Yes, this is Black love. I don't think I said that yet, but yes, this is Black love. Shout out to T Mac. Uh Lantonette Booth, why they think Drake put her on? Wasn't she working before him? Always trying to credit Drake for other people's career. Yeah, they have this nasty habit of doing that. They have this very nasty habit of doing that. Trying to credit this man for everybody else's success. First of all, he can't even credit himself for his own success. So why are we going to give him credit for somebody else's success? This woman has gone on and did amazing things with and without him. Fuck out of here. She's going to be doing her thing after him and so on and so forth. Like, stop the shit. Stop it. I hate people like that, trying to take credit for people's success. That's the same thing. That's the same exact thing they try to do with Kendrick. Some he put Drake put Kendrick on a tour. So fucking what? Why do you think he put him on that tour? Because he was already popular. He was already passed the crown by Snoop Dogg and them. Shut up. He wasn't putting him on that tour as a nobody. He was putting him on there because he already had fucking motion. Like, just shut up. TV off might have Lefty full verse in it. To be honest, I want him to say them 3 lines and get the fuck out the way. I don't need a verse from Lefty. I don't. Shout out to Lefty though, but I don't need a verse from him. Say those 3 words 3 times, and that's it. And get out the damn way. Jackie, it's funny they never say that about Cole, and he was on that tour too. Shaking my head. I don't get it. I didn't know Cole was on that tour. I think it was ASAP Rocky. That's what I thought. Um, but nobody is responsible for anybody's career because they have to establish themselves after the tour. You think he's just been getting by because he was on your tour almost a decade ago? You think that's why people regard him as one of the best is because he was on a tour with fucking Drake a decade ago? Like, shut up. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense, y'all. I hate people sometimes. Like, well, Drake fans. Let's be clear, Drake fans. K Way, Dodger Blue, and TV Golf will share the same video. You think so? Which video is gonna come first though? Do they ease the video into Dodger Blue and then switch to TV off, or do it start with TV off and then ends with Dodger Blue? Which way does it go? Because Dodger Blue is like cruising, top you in a nice whip, top down, the sun is shining, your hair is blowing in the wind. That's what I get when I hear that song. TV off, I get turn up, crump, jerking, you know, crumping. So how would that work? Rock James, they had already gave Kendrick the West Coast tours. That's why Drake took him on. So Rock, you got common sense. Nah, not almost a decade ago. That was shit was 12 years ago to be exact. KL, the producer, has done episode of Snowfall and other projects as well. She was established. Yeah, cousin. We showed all of that like 20 minutes ago. But yes, like you said, we showed her whole resume. She was established. Also, Drake got cultural points from having Kendrick on tour. That video was so cinematic and soulful. I love it. Yes, grown folk music. So beautiful. I'm looking forward to a Peekaboo video. I'm looking forward to Peekaboo. Hey now. I'm low key looking forward to Man in the Garden and Reincarnated. Started with Dodger Blue. Okay. We have been practicing the step for the Dodger Blue dance at the tour. Yes. So wait, if GNX is the plan, is so if GNX is this plan and this beautiful, was the beef a side quest? Maybe so. Ah, maybe so. I think people give him credit because he gave Kendrick a track on his album as well. Was Kendrick the only feature on Take Care? Or are you talking about him giving Kendrick a feature on Good Kid Mad City? Because it seems like what they did was a even exchange. They swapped it out. Kendrick gave him a feature and he gave Kendrick a feature in return. Neither one of those features are standout tracks on those albums. I forget the name of the song, Buried Alive, I think it is. That wasn't a poppin' single. Poetic Justice was a good song, but that's not the standout song on Good Kid, Mad City. If you look at the streaming numbers, Poetic Justice is like the 7th most streamed song on that album. So while it did something for Kendrick, it did nothing at the same time because there's 6 other songs ahead of that. You know? That as well. Take Care was an Abel album, but they refused to give Abel his credit for his contributions to Take Care. But you want to give Drake credit for Kendrick's entire career? You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Make it make sense. Did y'all see Soulja Boy was ordered to pay $4 million to his former assistant for sexual assault? Did y'all see that? I don't know what rock I've been living under, but I had no idea Soulja Boy was being sued for sexual assault. Like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? What is in the water? Let me see if I can share this with y'all. Hold on, y'all. Where is it? This man, Soulja Boy. Yes, y'all. A jury finds Soulja Boy liable for abuse and sexual assault of ex-assistant awarded over $4 million, y'all. He got to pay $4 million. A jury on Thursday found that rapper Soulja Boy was liable for sexually assaulting and physically and emotionally abusing a former assistant, awarding the woman more than $4 million in damages. The decision from the Los Angeles County jurors came after a 3-week trial in Santa Monica, California. The 34-year-old Soulja Boy, whose legal name is DeAndre Cortez Way, was found liable for assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Jurors did not find him liable for false imprisonment and other allegations. They found the woman should give $4 million in compensatory damages and another $250 in punitive damages. Do he even got that? Do he have that? Where is he going to get this money from? But that's what happens when you assault people. They should have sent his ass to jail. And shout out to the Bob, Megan Kuniff. The Bob is always on the job because she got him outside the courtroom and he gave a little statement.
I stand before you deeply disappointed in the verdict delivered in my case. I firmly believe that the decision made in court is not based on facts or substantial evidence, but rather on factors that were outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the events in question. And I feel that the system allowed external influences to shape the outcome. Furthermore, the use of Jane Doe as the identity of the accusers raises serious concerns about fairness. Keeping these individuals anonymous while I'm forced to face public scrutiny creates an unequal playing field. I believe this entire process has been tainted by a system that is not designed to protect the rights of the accused. I want to make it clear that I'm innocent. This case was never about justice. It was about money and personal gain. And I would not let that stand. I am committed to filing an appeal and fighting for the truth to be revealed. I will continue to stand by my decision and believe that I did not commit the crimes I'm accused of. Thank you to everyone who has supported me during this time. I promise that I will fight until the end to clear my name and expose the truth. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Would you mind repeating the first 3 sentences? I apologize.
That they made her repeat it. He said, say that again. They said, can you repeat that?
Today, I stand before you deeply disappointed in the verdict delivered in my case. I firmly believe that the decision made in court was not based on facts or substantial evidence, but rather on factors that were outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the events in question.
Did he say the jury wasn't there, so how would they know? He said they wasn't present when the assault took place. So how do they know? Right? Is that what he said?
During the events in question. And I feel who were not present involvement of individuals outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the
involvement such as the jury
during the events in question. And I feel like the system allowed external influence to shape the outcome.
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so dead. I am so dead. This man said the jury wasn't there, so how can you make a decision? Wow. I can't. The jurors saw the photos of her bruises, and she has every single text message. They saw that too. Walk away like Eddie Kane. But wait, Moni, the way he is talking, it seemed like she stayed anonymous the whole time. Yeah, she did. She was anonymous. I mean, he knows who it is, but she was anonymous. For her protection, I believe. Yeah, Demi, since they didn't see the crime, they have no right to say he committed a crime. That's what he's saying. He doesn't look like he believes what he's saying. What a hard time. I don't know how to hard time. I can't. That's a mess. A hot fucking mess. I cannot. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Because I'm about to head out. I appreciate y'all chilling with me and having this little conversation. If you haven't already, please smash the like button on your way out. Thank you again to everybody who donated. I'm gonna come back live tomorrow because I still have some stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Beyonce, Carrie Hilson, and Esther Dean situation. I also want to talk about the whistleblower in the Drake and UMG case. Apparently Drake's fans were walking around saying that he got a $250 million settlement, which is a fucking lie. And I think there's also been a update regarding dates where Drake wants his submission for his amended complaint to be pushed back by a week. So I want to talk about that. Also want to talk about J. Cole and his spineless ass. Taylor Swift is also suing Kanye. The GNX tour, DJ Mustard. So we got a lot of stuff to still get to. So I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Again, if you haven't liked the video, join the Discord. And thank you so much to everybody who sent a super chat. Y'all did not have to do that, but I do appreciate y'all doing that. And I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night and be safe. Later.